know even a well to draw it. Every person in the community, each child was responsible one day a week to bring a bucket of water. That's what this bucket for. They would bring whatever. We had no heat. The only heat they had was a stove like this one in the middle right here, what we call an old pot-bellied stove. It used coal and wood in it, mostly wood. And each child in that school family had to furnish one wagon load of wood every winter. The little desk on the side, you see those were about 1900 desks. They came from the old school into this school. And that's what they used on the front. They got a little round hole up there with a bottle of ink. But that is the desk that they used around 1900. This is the teacher's little desk, and this was the one that was in here in 1940 right there. She would bring that, say the first grade or second grade, to this front bench across it, and she would give them the lessons and go over there what they was going to study that day. And then she would send them back to the desk and have them to do the homework or whatever she told them to do that day. Then when that group went back, she'd bring, say, the third grade in or the fourth grade in till she got all 7 grades up there on that front. But she taught them while the other students were doing homework for the day, reading, writing, and reading. Another thing that we didn't have, I said a while ago, no electric light. The lights that was in this building now were put in after school. They were put in after 1941. So they had no lights ever in this school except those kerosene lights there and the ones lights on the side right here. They had to bring the lunches every day from school. Most of the time they bring it in a tin can with a lid on it so that it would not get any insects or problem with it. But we also did not have any running water, so we didn't have any bathroom. So all the schools had an outhouse, an outside living. School was in session in November, December, January, February. And then they were out because they had to go home and help their families plant in the springtime. In March and April, they were at home planting. Then they came back to school in June, July, and August. Middle of the summer, they was back in school again. And then they were out in September and October to harvest the crops that they had planted in the spring. So it was a split season school, most of them, but they had to help with farming because that's the only means of living and survival that they had with the farming.